we talk about DevOps Days. Hello and welcome. This short series has 3 episodes, and in this one I explain what DevOps Days conference is, and after this you may watch one of the interviews I've done in the latest edition during the latest edition of DevOps Days in Krakow. But first, what DevOps Days really are. The first DevOps Days was organized by Patrick Dubois, the father of DevOps. You can search for him using Google and whatever, in Ghent, Belgium in 2009, so 15 years ago. After that, the event became a foundation for other conferences, and very soon DevOps Days become a worldwide phenomenon, really. Today we have around 50 DevOps Days scheduled for 2024, and I know very well that this is the not full number for this year, because, for example, the one event which I also co-organize, the event in Warsaw, is not there yet. So yeah, there will be much more than 50. DevOps Days are the technical conference, obviously about DevOps, but don't get it wrong, we are not focused on technology only. It's about DevOps, it's not about technology, okay? You know the difference between DevOps and DevOps in my understanding. If not, go and listen to some episodes of my podcast. They are linked somewhere there. And we talk about many topics related to DevOps practices, not just technologies. It is very important to say that, and it's very important that you understand that events are led by community. We can say even that the DevOps Days are created by community for the community. Of course, there are sponsors, some events have some help to organize, to have a venue, and so on. That's obvious, we cannot do everything alone. But the heart of the conferences is the community. There is a DevOps core, and DevOps core team is quite specific about that. DevOps core is the place or the group of people who are managing all activities around the world, because with this huge number of events and huge number of people who are in this community, you have to have some control. Okay, so now when you know what DevOps Days conference is, let's jump into the first interview. There's 3 episodes, the 3 videos in this short series will be concluded by, or majority of the episodes will be really taken by the interviews done by me during the DevOps Days Krakow. And first is with the attendee, Aleksander, a friend of mine, colleague of mine. We know each other for some time already, and also we have some professional interactions together. So yeah, enjoy the show. All right, here we are with Aleksander, colleague of mine, I would say. Yes, colleague.
Yes, of course.
Perfect. So tell me, Aleksander, why DevOps Days? Why you came here, and what do you expect from event like this?
Yeah, actually it's like the only conference like this I go in Poland, and it's my 3rd or 4th time. This year maybe I didn't even like originally I liked the topics that were covered. This year maybe they are okay for my perspective, but I'm not going entirely for the topics, but mostly for the people and for a bit for the after party at the end, because I think the best conversations happened there, and we met there playing, I think, pool table, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true.
Best conversations, best connections. and maybe you don't have so much time here between the talks, but then there's the best time when you can actually dive into some bigger topics on EAC, how we approached it, or with AWS, or like we talked last year.
Yeah, that's true. And we see on the conference schedule and also on the open spaces. By the way, I will talk about open spaces one day. A lot of topics about Kubernetes, and this is something what happens year after year after year after year. Do you think it's boring already for the community?
Yeah, for me, I don't know. For me, there's too much Kubernetes, but maybe it's very driven for what people use at work, I guess. So if people use a lot of Kubernetes, many times for wrong reasons, I would say. But it also comes back to conferences. There's a lot of topics on Kubernetes, but there's other topics to choose from. That's why you have 2 tracks, and if you don't have to go to Kubernetes tracks if you don't want to.
Exactly. Right. Thank you very much, Aleksander, and enjoy the rest of the conference. I hope you enjoyed my talk. If you attend to it, if not, then you for sure enjoy it. And see you around then.
Okay. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this video. You know now what is DevOps Days. You know how people think about DevOps Days. And I hope you heard and had a chance to hear why it is worth to participate as an attendee, maybe even as a speaker, or even as an organizer in DevOps Days. In next video, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about DevOps Days in Poland, and there will be the next interview, this time with one of the speakers. Stay tuned.